Welcome. I've not seen such bravery.
Hello everyone, my name is Easy and welcome to another episode of Easy Does It, where we do reviews on YouTube channels and sometimes daily vlogs. Now, this week we're going to check out a channel called Nerdrotic, which is ran by a guy named Gary, who used to be a comic book retailer and shit. He used to do comic books, sell comic books and stuff. He usually does videos on, like reviews on, movies and television and shit like that. Similar to what I do on my other channel. But he has a few other channels he does as well, where they do commentary. And, he's got a group of people that work with him. He's probably most known for doing Friday Night Tights, where they do this live session all the time, where there's several of them that come on all the time. Usually, but unfortunately, there's usually only one chick, and that's X-Ray Girl. Now, every once in a while, they'll have Chrissy on there, but it's usually just X-Ray Girl, which, don't get me wrong, I love X-Ray Girl. I just don't ever watch her channel or anything. But I see her all the time on there, on Friday Night Tights. But he's got Quarter Black Garrett, RK Outpost, D-Day Cobra, which is Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. And, usually Az or heel versus babyface, he's usually on there. So you got several of them that usually comes on there. A couple others every now and then swing on there as well. But yeah, he does a live, portion called Home of Friday Night Tights or whatever. That's, and he's got Nerdrotic Nooner and the Real BBC, which they're basically similar to Friday Night Tights, just as not as many people come on. Now, he's had almost 200 million views, which is pretty damn good. But he's been on since like 2014, so he's been on for a good number of years. He's got about over 700,000 subscribers, so that's pretty good too. Fuck, I can't even seem to get one subscriber for whatever reason, but whatever. Anyways, we're going to check out one of his videos and get a reaction and review from it. Now, I'm probably going to skip a little bit because it is a little long. But I'll skip over a little bit of it because of that. Otherwise, we'll watch the majority of the video. This is basically one that he did recently called Top 5 Marvel Phase 4 Failures. We'll see why he thinks it's the top 5. We'll see. Let's check this out. Let's go.
Nerdrotic.com. For over 14 years, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been the gold standard in Hollywood, an amazing achievement never to be equaled, taking B-list characters from the comics like Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America, and making them household names. Producing 22 films in 3 phases in just under 11 years, culminating in Avengers Endgame, which grossed over $2.5 billion worldwide. The sky was the limit for Disney Marvel. What could possibly go wrong?
We light our
I like the Avengers movies, but I didn't think they were that great. They were decent, but they weren't. That whole female cringe scene,
Marvel
feminist
Phase 4.
shit
But what is the worst
they
of
put
the
in
worst?
there was
Well, my friends,
retarded.
we have assembled a team to do an autopsy on the rotting corpse that is Marvel Phase 4. And this is the top 5 MCU failures.
Yeah, he calls it
Number 5,
MCU.
Black Widow.
Yeah, Black Widow had a lot of problems. They kind of fucked up the character.
Black Widow is the first Marvel film in Phase 4 that features
Killed
a
her
dead
off,
character
and then
because
they
Disney
fucking-
didn't learn anything from Solo. Hashtag
Yeah,
Solo lost
exactly.
money. But at least it's inclusive. The first
They
female
killed-
Marvel OG to be character assassinated.
Killed her off,
on her own
and then
film,
they
written
fucked
by
up the
someone
character's
who doesn't know
background
how to read a
story.
comic book.
And
Jack
then-
Schaefer.
I was not a comic reader, so
A lot of the
I sort
feminist
came to them
cringe.
late, and on this project, I very much relied on my producer.
See,
Mary
this,
Bovanos,
these
to be
feminists
the sort
don't
of
even know the
comic whisperer
fucking
to me.
shit.
She would like text me a
That's
cell
who's
to, like,
writing
it's like
your
this kind of thing.
fucking
Sometimes I'd be
Marvel
like, "Okay,"
movies
I'd
and
be like,
shit,
"That's great
are
to me."
these feminists
I need you to
who don't know
explain
jack shit about the characters.
Black Widow
Or
could have been
they
a
don't
fun,
look at the
sexy,
resource
rated
material.
R spy thriller,
They just
giving
make
us the
shit up.
backstory hinted at in the Avengers films, including
And then
that
think
Red
they can
Ledger
do it
and
better.
what happened in
And they
Budapest.
suck every time. Because they don't tell the original fucking story.
But no, what we did get with Black Widow was a Me Too.
They
Times
just
Up tale
fucking
about
make
the
shit
subjugation
up.
of women, dialogue
And it
about
sucks.
menstruation.
They don't tell the original story. Tell the story from the comics. Don't fucking change it all. I'm talking about the comics before 2000.
And that
The original
on-brand
stories.
Disney Marvel twisted morality, including
That's
the good
why
guys being
the
responsible
fans
for
fell in
killing
love
an
with the
entire prison
characters.
of guards, inmates, and dogs, all to save a dad they don't like who didn't know anything.
Yeah. Alright, what's number 4?
Number 4, Loki.
Yeah. Loki was kind of bad.
At the time of its release, Kevin Feige said Loki would have the most impact on the MCU, and he
I
was
like
the kid.
some of
We
Loki,
were
but
actually
at the
impressed
same
with how much
time,
damage they were able
I
to
don't,
do to the MCU
because
in one series.
I can't
First thing
stand
to
the
keep in mind
multiverse
is
crap.
Our titular
It's just,
character is supposed to be
you know,
a variant
fucking-
of the Loki
that's
from
their
the first Avengers film.
Go-to card for changing
I can
everything.
change him.
And they don't waste any
Yeah,
time
see?
emasculating Loki, which would
Yeah.
start a trend that would run through the
Yeah, because
entirety
Loki's
of
supposed to be
Marvel
one
Stage 4.
badass
Meet new
fucking
characters
villain.
like Body Positivity,
And they make
Time
him a
Cop,
piece of shit. Oh, God,
Basic
yeah, I just...
Returns,
Oh,
Token Subservient
yeah.
Male Mobius.
feminist crap. All this feminist crap.
And it wouldn't be Disney Plus without a girl boss, Ravonna Redson.
Exactly. Feminist crap. More feminist. Feminist.
It
Feminist.
also features our guest star.
And they
Loki,
don't know what
whose
the
most
fuck they're
revealing
doing.
character
Women
moment
can't
was he's
fucking...
bisexual.
Feminists cannot fucking do stories. They suck.
Surprise, surprise, what you thought would be a fun time-traveling romp with Owen Wilson as Morbius and Tom Hiddleston as Loki ends up being about our main character, the titular character, female Loki.
Yep. There you go.
Isn't about you.
Who
Ah,
apparently is
fucking
amazing.
I
stupid.
get to just be an
Alright.
absolute badass and fight all of these
So
guys.
fucking retarded.
You're amazing.
Alright,
So
let's
amazing.
see what's number 3.
She-Hulk.
Oh, yes. God. I think that one should be number 1. It was the worst of the worst. It was god awful.
A show that could have been the direct response to the MCU.
I never was a
ended
big
up being
fan
the
of
very
She-Hulk,
definition of it. A sad
but
attempt
that
at a
fucking-
breaking comedy that
I
just
knew a
ended up
little bit
breaking
about
one of Marvel's
She-Hulk
best
from the
female
Avengers
characters
and comics
in
and
Marvel.
shit,
Instead of adapting
this
a
was
fun,
just
sexy,
god
and
awful.
witty She-Hulk comic and
Alright,
writing a
let's-
compelling law drama
I don't
with
need to
levity,
listen to all
She-Hulk
this.
was
Shit.
made to own the
He's gonna
haters,
just
or
talk
what
a
everyone
bunch of
outside
trash
the access
on it.
media in Hollywood
Ah.
called the paying customer.
I think even the troll.
Yeah, this
Like,
bitch right
how
here,
long ago this
fucking
all was? 3
retarded.
years ago, I
You don't know
told
what
you
you're
were going to
doing.
say because you're
You're a
just that
retarded
predictable.
bitch.
Hulk, and the worst crime against
Oh, yeah, and then they
Daredevil.
fucking shit on Daredevil. It's just...
You did with the...
Oh,
It's a terrible show.
fan fiction.
This brings us to number 2, The Eternals.
Hey, boys.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking comic book that no one really even knows anything about.
South Korean.
Nobody knows jack shit about the Eternals. And nobody really cared. That's why that movie flopped. It's like, plus, nobody likes Angelina Jolie no more. I'm sorry, they just don't. She's a feminist cunt. Nobody likes her.
Diversity and the inclusive.
Representation, diversity.
Diversity is their word for we're going to be racist.
A movie featuring characters no one knows, based on a comic book
Without
no one
actually
remembers,
saying they are
directed by
racist.
An Academy Award winner whose film no one watched, and
Fucking
written by two
Disney is
12-year-olds
so
no one's
fucking
heard of.
racist.
A film we were told would
So
save
bad.
lives, and it did. Fewer people risked getting into their cars to go see it. The Eternals was fast-tracked by
Yeah.
Kevin Feige, not for the character,
That-
not for
that
the source
movie
material
was
created by Jack
god-awful.
Kirby, but to maximize identity.
Alright, let's get
politics.
to his
With
memorable moments
cinematic-
before we do number 1.
Before we get to the number 1 MCU failure, we have
Oh,
some
yeah,
very
that
worthy
feminist
dishonorable
cringe
mentions
scene.
that are quite frankly almost the rest of Marvel's
Absolutely cringe.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, Shang-Chi,
Shang.
they really botched that fucking
You changed
shit
your name
up.
from Sean to Sean.
Because the Ten Rings literally has nothing to do with him.
If we're going to win, it won't be with me stuck behind a desk.
I never did watch the stupid What If cartoons. Because they were showing all that kind of feminist bullshit. Oh, Wakanda. That should have definitely been on the list. That was,
Walking around here with that ass
oh
on.
my god, it was so bad.
Is this?
Moon Knight, yep. Another feminist cringe moment. Yep. So stupid.
As
Yeah.
previously stated, this was an
Agreed.
extremely difficult list to put together
Oh,
because so
Thor,
much of
oh
Phase 4
my
was so
God.
bad, so we felt it was prudent to
Yeah,
put at
Thor
least
was
pieces of
god-awful.
content
Hawkeye was
firmly on the bubble.
really bad.
Thor Dumb and Dumber was the gayest Marvel film, and
Yeah.
she wasn't kidding. A movie that wasted the talent of Christian
Ah.
Bale playing tweaker Uncle Fester, also starring the expressionless Tessa Thompson as King Valkyrie, because King is a higher rank than Queen in the intersectional fever dream that is known as the MCU. Thor returns once
Thor
again to
was
search
bad.
for meaning in his life for the
Winter
fourth time in
Soldier
as
was
many
pretty
films.
bad.
This time as Himbo Thor, and Natalie
Yeah.
Portman stars as female Thor with. The show's worst crime against creativity is introducing into the MCU, vandalizing, and completely destroying Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin in record time.
Yeah, they fucked. Just.
By all
story
accounts,
him.
The Eternals should have topped our list, but it's one thing to have a bad, inconsequential movie. That does leave a giant Marvel celestial.
Yeah,
in the
they
middle of
never
the ocean,
even
never to
just-
be talked about
they
again.
just
And it's
completely
another thing to
ignore
have
all that
established characters with an established director.
Yeah, the
destroy
second
established
Doctor
canon,
Strange
all while
pissed me
pulling off a
off.
historic bait
It
and
was so
switch.
bad.
The number 1 MCU
Oh,
failure.
that
Doctor
was-
Strange Mom.
Oh no, it was bad, but no, that Wakanda Forever was 10 times worse. I don't agree with Gary here. He's wrong on this. Wakanda was the worst one out of the whole bunch.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of
And
Madness
She-Hulk
immediately
was
kills
definitely
any goodwill
right
garnered
there
from
with
the
it.
Sony film, directed by Sam
I don't
Raimi.
think
It's
Doctor
Spider-Man
Strange
3
was
all over again,
that
except
bad,
worse.
even though
Doctor
this
Strange
shit-
Mom is not a sequel to Doctor Strange. It's
Yeah,
actually
it's
a sequel
not.
to WandaVision.
Yeah,
starring Scarlet
I
Witch
wasn't
and
a
the girl
fan
who's
of
the key to
WandaVision
everything,
either.
America
It wasn't
Chavez,
that
in
great of a
pursuit
show.
The good book MacGuffin to defeat the bad book MacGuffin.
Yeah.
Starring Doctor Strange. From writers who didn't watch the first Doctor
But that
Strange or
woke
WandaVision.
character,
Just in case you're keeping track of
Chavez,
this is
America
the third title on our
Chavez,
list with
what-
writers from Rick
Oh
and
my
Morty.
God.
Apparently Wanda put things right after enslaving hundreds of men, women,
Yeah,
and children.
yeah,
from
they're
WandaVision,
like
and
trying to
then being
praise
allowed to
her.
walk by Monica Rambeau,
Fuck,
who has a lot of
after
blood
all
on
the
her hands.
shit
We
she
find
did.
out Wanda was completely corrupted by the bad book MacGuffin, and then dumb Doctor Strange leads her directly to the girl who is the key to everything, so she can continue to slaughter countless
Yeah, we
people
have
in
two
pursuit of
lesbian
children that
women
never existed.
Who supposedly
And
gave.
there's America Chavez, who also has
Ugh.
the power to open
I hate that
star-shaped holes
character.
in reality. The
It's
girl
just
who is
dumb.
the key to everything.
They
who
just
is the
created her
accidentally
for this
abandoned
fucking
natural
movie.
daughter of two lesbians from the realm of
Yeah.
who get sucked through a portal after
See what I mean?
America is stung by an interdimensional
Yeah,
space
oh my
being.
god, it was just the dumbest,
This is
cringiest
learned
fucking
through a scene
shit.
that's a trip to the exposition.
I
I'm
agree.
sorry, memory store.
It was dumb. I agree it was dumb.
Our cast is
But it
rounded
wasn't
out
the
by
worst.
Laura,
Wakanda
Christine
Forever was the
Palmer,
worst.
who only exists
I'm
to not
sorry.
get back together with Doctor Strange, but teach him how to. Captain America, Iron Man, and Black Panther. Good storytelling, the talent, masculinity, and a plan. In our identity politics, more female characters than male characters, gender swaps, race swaps,
Yeah.
bosses galore,
Yeah,
intersectional
all that
feminism,
fucking shit.
character
It's just-
assassination, CGI
it's just
gobbledygook,
god-awful.
Rick and Morty writers, casting writers and directors,
Yeah,
rather than
it's-
hiring them on merit.
Disney
Lots of
is
kicks in the
fucking
balls,
retarded.
costly reshoots,
I
and male
agree with most
characters
of that
diminished only
shit.
slightly faster than the box office returns.
Anyway.
All solidifying Marvel.
That's the end of that. I've just given you a brief, what Gary's like, Neurotic channel. But that's usually what he does. He does reviews and shit. And I don't always agree with everything he says. Like I said, I think Wakanda Forever should have been at the top of that list. Or even She-Hulk as the worst of the worst. But yeah, all that shit was pretty bad. I agree. Every bit. As far as I'm concerned, anything that Disney has done is fucking shit. It really is. They take a group of feminist writers who don't know nothing about these characters and they write stories about them. They just make shit up, their own crap up, instead of looking at the resource material and going with the original stories that made the fans fall in love with these comics and these characters, these stories. They don't do that. They completely ignore all of it. Same thing. They do the same thing with Star Wars too. It's just dumb. Disney sucks. Anyways, that is Neurotic. I like Neurotic. I like hearing his views and shit every now and then, or Gary. And sometimes I watch Friday Night Tights. I usually don't watch the whole thing because they'll usually go on for like 3 hours or better. And they usually just don't, they just bullshit. Some of it's okay. The rest of it's just, you're just going on and on about the same shit. But anyways, I like Neurotic. Check out his channel. It's a decent channel. 2 thumbs up. Like I said, I don't always agree with everything he says. And you don't have to. It's just his opinion. Anyways, that's all I have for you this week. Please tune in next time. Thank you for watching. And everybody take care.